I would like to spend a few minutes talking to you about on-demand water heaters and to give you a better understanding of what they're all about. There has been quite a bit of interest in these types of water heaters, and the marketing people have done an excellent job of promoting this product. These on-demand water heaters, also known as tankless or instantaneous water heaters, are certainly more efficient than a storage type water heater, and this is a major feature of these units, the energy efficiency. The operational cost savings can be anywhere from 20% to 50% or more, depending on what type of water heater you presently have and what energy source you are presently using to heat your hot water, such as electric, natural gas, or propane. The features and benefits. Well, one of the main features is that you'll never run out of hot water again. Of course, we've already mentioned about the energy efficiencies, again, depending what type of water heater you might have. But with the storage type water heater, of course, you're heating up 40, 50, or 60 gallons of hot water all the time. So there's a fair amount of energy that goes into just keeping the tank of hot water hot downstairs. And an instantaneous water heater, of course, has no storage capacity, so that's where the savings come in. As far as the floor space goes, there's significant savings there in floor space. This unit normally is wall mounted, and the large area that the water heater was on the floor before is now available for use for whatever else. So especially in areas where there's tight furnace room or whatever, you gain the benefit of that extra space. And these are available in electric, natural gas, and propane. So let's talk about the natural gas water heater for a moment. And how does it work? We have this picture here which helps to explain a little bit how it works. You'll see when you turn the hot tap on, there's water flow. Water comes in, you see the cold water in, it comes in, there's a sensor there. And so as soon as you turn your hot tap on anywhere in the house, there's flow through into this water heater, and the water flow sensor detects that. Soon as it sees flow through the water heater, the computer there automatically ignites the gas burner, and it starts up and heats the water very quickly as it flows through the water heater, through the heat exchanger. It heats the water up to the set temperature right in the water heater. So you may have, we'll say, your typical cold water inlet if it was 50 degrees Fahrenheit. If your hot water was set for 120 degrees Fahrenheit, that's a 70-degree difference. So the water heater would be heating up that water 70 degrees inside the water heater itself. So the hot water out, that would be 120 degrees. And long as there's flow, as long as your tap is on, that water heater will keep up to that, and that will go on indefinitely. You'll never run out. Soon as you turn your tap off, though, then the flow sensor detects there's no more water flow through and automatically shuts off the burner. And then of course that's where your savings come in, because the burner's off. You don't require any more hot water. Now for electric instantaneous or tankless water heaters, it's all very similar situation, where you have the water coming into the heater. There's also a flow sensor. The only thing is you don't have a burner, you have electric heating elements. And long as there's flow, the heating elements heat up that water and then provide it to the faucet. Soon as the faucet is turned off, the unit recognizes that and turns off the electricity to the heating element. And you'll see in this picture what we're showing you is single point of use for just a sink, which is very common for an electric application, although you certainly can use it for a whole house application. And so here we'll just have a quick comparison, sort of comparing gas and electric. Natural gas and propane suitable for whole home applications. These are generally units that do the entire house. They have a lower operating cost than electric. They usually require just 110 volts. Even though they work on natural gas or propane, they do require electricity because there is the computer that's in there, there is the venter motor, there is the electronic ignition. So those components do require electricity. And of course it requires to be vented to be vented to the outdoors. Now the electric water heaters, instantaneous water heaters, tankless water heater, they also are all suitable for a whole house application, but also they're also suitable for single point use, like just a particular sink, for example. The electricity does cost quite a bit more than natural gas, and particularly if you're using it for your whole house, you will have to have a very large electrical circuit going to that in order to heat up that water that quickly. And certainly for the whole home, you'll need 220 volt electricity. For single point of use, it could be 110 or 120 depending on that. And one of the nice features of electric is, of course, it requires no venting. And this is our website, and so I encourage you to go to our ondemandwaterheater.net website, and this is just a snapshot of our front page. We encourage you to go here, and we have links and more information on here that should help you with your decision in gathering information for regarding tankless water heaters.